Yo, it's Sway.
Sway.
Sway. Sway.
Sway.
Sway.
Sway.
In the morning.
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 Only on Shade 45.
Wake your fuck ass up.
Yeah. Bitches.
Maymay Ali. Maryum Maymay Ali.
Yeah.
Yes, it's
I
here.
I had to put both names in there because people thought Maryum and Maymay were two different people.
Did they really?
Yeah, because you know when I was rhyming, I was Maymay.
Yeah.
That was my nickname.
Yeah, when you was spitting them bars.
Yeah.
Spitting them bars.
It's like, is Maryum your sister? I'm like, no, that's me.
Okay, cool. People don't realize how you was spitting them bars. That was in the late 80s, early 90s, right?
Early 90s, yeah.
Yep. I remember that.
Yep.
Yeah, because I was first of all, I'm a big fan of your father's. First book report I ever did was on your father. So I saw the movie The Greatest and then read a couple books about him, and I fell in love with him. And it's anything in his bloodline, so that includes you too.
Oh, right. Thank you.
All right, so when I found out you was about to start spitting, I thought you'd be kind of, oh, she's spitting rhymes too. You still rapping?
44. No, I loved it though. I love writing and writing. You know, I got into rap to be a part role model for kids. You know, I'm the oldest of 11. I've always been like a mother hen to my sisters and brothers. And I've seen my father help so many young people. And it's just a love I had. And I did like writing. I liked the creative thing, but I just wanted to be a great example. But when I saw it going kind of in the gangster rap situation, I was like, let me go get my social work degree and do this in the trenches. So I've been in gang prevention for 13 years.
You've been in gang prevention?
I've been doing it. People don't know that, but yeah.
When you say you go into the trenches, you actually go into the project.
South L.A., the killing zone with the Crips and the Bloods. And I did 6 years of actual working one-on-one, 10 to 15, trying to prevent them from getting into gangs. Did a little intervention work with gang intervention workers, but not, trying to help prevent retaliatory shootings. A director of gang prevention program, and I work at the mayor's office of gang reduction and youth development. So I mean, that was my really inspiration for rhyming and rap, and I knew that's what kids listen to. But I knew my purpose, and it was to be on the right side of that fence when it came to the gang stuff. I had a cousin got shot in the head, wasn't in a gang, friend was in a gang, killed him. I mean, we all have someone like that. And I really, you hear a lot of stuff, people being hard, but I don't see a lot of these people in the hood.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying? They talk about it, but...
tell them, Maymay.
Yeah, y'all talk about it, but our kids needs books and they need help.
Yeah,
so.
That's Maryum Ali speaking to you, the daughter of Muhammad Ali. Can you box at all? Nah.
I mean, if I had to, I'm like homeboy over there. If I have to get in a fight, I usually win.
Alan Hughes. Yeah. All right. Now, let's talk about the Parkinson Alliance's Parkinson's Unity Walk.
Yeah, I'm here to let people know about the Parkinson Unity Walk. It's the largest grassroots event for Parkinson's disease research. Yeah. And it's every year. I've been participating in it for 11 years, and it's in New York's beautiful Central Park. It's a 1 mile walk. Last year it was 10,000 people out. We had about 550 teams. People get in teams and they raise money. That's why we're doing this early. And I actually, want to see more people of color out there. It's studies show that we don't get to the doctor a lot. We're afraid. And then I need to see my black and brown brothers, Puerto Rican brothers out there and sisters that may have this disease. And you just have to equip yourself with the knowledge. When my father first got it, we didn't know what it was. And it was kind of stressful because we saw him acting certain ways, losing his balance, speech was slurring. And, but when we found out what things were and educated ourselves and he understood what it was, his quality of life really improved.
And Maymay, with Parkinson's disease, over 10 million people all over the world have this disease, and in the United States, 1 million people. Your father was only 42 years old.
Yeah.
And what I find interesting about Parkinson, they normally say 1% are diagnosed with this disease between the ages of 50 and 65.
Right.
So I could imagine, because you were a teenager when this was happening, how did this affect your family?
Well, we didn't know they said he had Parkinson's syndrome, and I believe he had some of the symptoms while he was boxing, to be honest. But they said it wasn't progressive and it was a syndrome. But we we saw the progression of it, and he saw how it was progressing. So it was difficult at first because we didn't understand. You know, his little grandson, it said, "Why is Daddy always sad? And is he mad at me?" You know, because he thought, you know, the face freezes up and doesn't have a lot of emotion. And my sister had to explain, no, Poppy is just, he has Parkinson's. So a lot of things that were going on we didn't get. That's why I say information is key, and being isolated and inside. You need to really get out there, Google Parkinson's. You can go to the Parkinson Alliance website, unitywalk.org, and get your team together and get out there.
And for people who don't know exactly what Parkinson's disease is, it's a chronic and progressive movement disorder. They haven't found a cure, but there are treatments and surgery for it.
There's treatments, and you have to be a part of a community to get the information. I mean, it's great to go online, get the information, but events like the Unity Walk is good to go to. And I know you have a lot of listeners who aren't in New York.
Yeah, but our listeners, this is Sirius XM.
Exactly.
You know, Maryum, which means we broadcast in Canada,
everywhere,
Mexico, all over the world,
So
Europe.
the internet is everywhere.
I'm just saying, man. You know, we're the world's greatest, like your daddy is. Okay, I just want to just say that for the record. That's what I want to do. The Unity Walk is January the 27th.
Actually, it's Saturday, April 27th.
I'm sorry, April 27th.
People can go to unitywalk.org or go to the Parkinson Alliance website, and there are a lot of links to get the information. I guess the key I want to say is get information, and you need a neurologist that's a movement disorder specialist, just not a general neurologist. A movement disorder specialist has an additional 2 years of training, and so they know, and make sure they have patients, a lot of patients with Parkinson's, because people are misdiagnosed for years. My father was. The general doctor may not know what to do or put them on the right treatment plan. So just don't stay isolated and inside, and don't be in denial about it. Find out what it is that you have, because your life will be better. My father's lived with Parkinson's for 30 years.
Wow.
So,
well, I want to talk about that too. But we got a lot of listeners who may have a family member who has Parkinson's, or maybe in early stages, or may even have it themselves. If you're tuned in and you want to ask some questions, call us right now. 888-742-3345. Sway in the morning.
It's Sway in the morning, only on Shade 45.